Hi, my name is Alexa Madrid, and unfortunately for me, my sister is actually an associate marriage family therapist. She is not yet licensed, but she is in the process of doing so with 1,500 hours, and she needs 3,000 to be able to continue her education and do her own practices. She's currently working with at-risk youth who are in either group homes or juvenile hall, those kind of systems. She is primarily there to provide services and support them, show them some compassion and give them opportunity, maybe because they don't find that elsewhere. So that's what she's there to do. She always did know she wanted to be a therapist, and she was very highly influenced by her high school counselor to do this. She provides these at-risk youth with mental services, and she also throws in a family contribution with the family therapy, and this is to help the families reunite when the at-risk youth has to leave the care facility that they're in, whether it be the group home or the juvenile hall. She wants to make sure that they have a safe place to go, and there's no safe place to go if there are no good relationships. So in the therapy with the family and the at-risk youth, she is there to kind of reunite them and make sure that there is a good bond there, because in the process of the child who is at risk getting to where they were, being a delinquent youth, there are ties that are broken with family and they kind of break relationships. So she's there to make sure those relationships are going to go smoothly when the child goes back to their primary home. Some of her main challenges in doing what she does are being able to build trust at first experience with her clients, because they've been neglected before and they feel like no one is there to help them. They feel alone, which is why she does this to begin with, is because she wants to be able to provide them with the hope and some compassion and support. So in having to build trust is definitely hard for her, but she's able to do that. She does her best to try and break those barriers. So at first seeing her client, that's what she does to begin with. Her primary goal is to set boundaries and reinforce those boundaries, letting them know that she is there to help them, and that leads to her ethical decisions. She first wants to make sure that her clients' needs are met and that they are always put first, as well as their best interests, and she constantly reinforces that and reminds them that she is there to help. As far as what courses were important, she did mention that they were all important because they all helped her with her understanding in some way or another. And she also mentioned that it is important that we stay updated in the HDFS field, because it's constantly changing. There's always new things being discovered, how to deal with certain people, certain personalities, and it's just important to keep up with it. She does feel that there is a very high demand for therapeutic services, because especially now in this pandemic, she mentioned that there are people who don't know how to cope with it, and they're seeking financial issues, just things that they need help with, and they need to speak to someone about in order to be able to learn how to deal with those things. Especially now, she mentioned that she did have clients who were on a 3 to 4 month wait list. So it is a very high demand field, especially for Spanish speaking therapists, of which she is, and she believes it's important to be able to contribute to her community in that way. And in 10 years from now, she is hoping she is licensed and she's able to work and do her own practices with these at-risk population, and she continues with her desire to work with those at-risk populations so that she can help those who need it the most in order to be able to create a successful future generation for her society, her community, and also for her children to grow up in. So thank you.